Hi, hello, and good evening. So what I have in front of me is a standard laptop. It's the usual size most people would probably purchase. And then behind it, you can see there's a television screen. It's quite old. I don't even think they make that one anymore. And what I've literally been having to do since I was diagnosed with intracranial hypertension back in April 2025 is since it would have been about September of 2025 up until July 2026, I have literally been having to use my TV monitor to try and read my emails because I was unable to read them on my laptop. Now this, if you look in the corner here, is at 100%. So not only was I having to make this screen bigger in Word or LibreOffice, whatever you used, which you can do by pressing on the plus sign. So I was literally having to do this to make the words as big as I possibly could on my laptop, and then using a connecting cable, trying to read it on my TV. So basically what happened was in April last year, I thought I had an eye infection, and I phoned up the opticians, and they suggested I see my doctor. I contacted my doctor and they said, look, we're going to be straight with you. Anything to do with eyes, we cannot do anything with. What you need to do is phone at 111 or the eye clinic department, Clinic 9, at Walsgrave Hospital. And they will give you an appointment to see one of their eye specialists. So because I'd already been to George Eliot Hospital, because I'd already been to Coventry and Warwick University Hospital before, I knew the eye clinic really well. They were excellent with my son. They were excellent with his dad, both of whom had severe eye infections and can still see today, which is absolutely brilliant and absolutely amazing. And when I went, I was given the same level of care and respect by the eye clinic. They were unbelievable. They were ringing up neurology, they were ringing up the A&E department, they were ringing up every single department they needed to speak to try and get me to have a CAT scan, an MRA, literally on the same day I went in to see them, because they said to me, we cannot send you home. We will not send you home. You potentially have got a life-threatening condition. You need to be seen now. And they were absolutely amazing. The shit didn't hit the fan until 2-3 days later, when I was treated like absolute crap by the hospital, by their staff. Unfortunately, by the neurology department. And my life, ever since April of last year, after I had that fantastic appointment with the eye clinic, Clinic 9, who I recently just seen again this month, just gone, were just unbelievable. And you think to yourself, if one department can be that amazing, why can't they all be? All right. And one of the biggest problems, and I'm going to say it again, and I think I say it so many times in my videos, it is due to a breakdown in communication. I will say that again, a breakdown in communication. The moment there is no communication, or there is a breakdown in communication, anyone who's ever played the game Chinese Whispers as a child knows how easy it is for somebody to say one thing, and by the time you get to the 100th person, it sounds completely different. And that is what I've endured since April of last year. I have never had an issue with Clinic 9. They have been absolutely amazing. But one of the things that I was informed and I was told by the hospital, by neurology, by everybody, was that my eyesight was never going to improve. Ever. So this is what I've been living with since April of last year. If I can get my computer to... Right, okay, so that is the lowest of the low, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to move it up a little. Actually, no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my glasses off and then I'm going to zoom in and tell you when I can see the screen. Okay? So if you can see what I've written on that screen as it is now, your eyesight is absolutely amazing. Now, it's going to be a bit tricky for me because I am actually looking at the screen but through my phone. So I might just look over the screen. No. No. Yes. Okay, so I can